Hello and welcome to the No So Podcast, your weekly home for all things wrestling. This week we'll be previewing POW Pro Wrestling's not one, but two shows. Cheers and Jeers and No Easy Way Out.
That's right, Joe. Two shows coming your way from POW Pro Wrestling. First up, Friday, July 17th at Calapooia Brewing in Albany, Oregon. We have Cheers and Jeers. Very few tickets are left, if any at all. So if you want a chance to get on the fun, make sure you go and get your tickets now. PowProWrestling.com, the Eventbrite app, Eventbrite.com. Look up POW Pro Wrestling. And a very great setting. We've had a chance to see a show there before from POW. Intimate setting, great way to get up close and personal with the action. And they have given you a loaded card for this show. So, gentlemen, let's kick this off. And let's go with tag team action. As High Five take on Los Sicarios. And I believe, Jobin, you are in the lead currently.
Yes, correct. Going into it this week, these week's shows, Corey, excuse me, you are 27 and 23. Booble is 24 and 26. Jeff, you're 31 and 19, and I'm 33 and 17.
Okay. So with your two-game lead, you do have the honors.
Oh, thank you.
Coming off the birdie. So,
Thank you.
Joe, High Five or Los Sicarios?
I will be taking Los Sicarios as I'm a dynasty man through thin and thick.
Okay.
Sorry, High Five.
Corey, let's go with you on this one.
Well,
Los Sicarios or High Five?
I'm going to procure a strategy that I can't believe none of you have ever used before. I'm going to go ahead and defer my picks to Monday and pick all the winners.
Unfortunately, the No Cell Entertainment collective bargaining agreement did get rid of deferred payments and picks.
Oh, damn it. All right. Well, I myself am a dynasty man, Los Sicarios.
I'll say, unfortunately, there are enough people in this group that hate the Dodgers to make sure deferment wasn't a thing.
Ban it. That's why we're going to ban MLB next year. Lock out. Bring it on, baby.
And
Jeff
now,
was the only one okay with it because of his pro Shohei agenda.
Yep.
just give me the salary floor. That's all I need. And now let's go to the disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Los Sicarios.
Well, thank you, disembodied voice of Mike Booble. I will make this a clean sweep and also be taking Los Sicarios. As I have said many times, when focused on not protecting the champion, Los Sicarios is one of the best tag teams in the Pacific Northwest, and hopefully they can focus more towards tag team gold here in the future. In a match, we'll call this the Jarmy Joe Lessel segment of the show.
The main event.
Jonas Albert Robinson taking on Marcus Erics. Now, Corey.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know where you're going on this one.
You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, come on, Marcus Erics. Come on. Like, I ain't trying to start nothing with Jonas or Joe or the Purple Gang. They're cool with me. I'm cool with them. But, I've been on the Marcus Erics bandwagon for quite a while, and I got to represent.
Okay. Joe, I obviously know where you're going.
Gates up. Let's go, Jonas.
Now, I will also be taking Marcus Erics here.
Boo.
As long as he avoids that poster board that's by the door going into the bar at Calapooia Brewing, as he got stuck there last time. Didn't work out very well for him. But I think Marcus Erics is far better. And I think he was going to be
rude of me to say. This is rude of me to say.
Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Jonas.
Wait, what?
Jonas.
Really? Okay. Split household here.
Well, no, hold on. I hate to call into question the impunity of one Joe Lessel, but this could be a boss hog situation. where we have no idea what Roscoe P. Coltrane Booble's really thinking here. I mean,
I
Boss Joe over there could just be saying whatever the fuck he wants.
well, yeah, I want to help his record out. That Booble boy got himself in trouble, so I got to get himself out of it.
Oh God, I think we now know what's happening for Halloween this year. Corey dressing up in the Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, boy.
I do declare.
Does that what make me Uncle Jesse? All right.
Only your
Get the car
dumbass
if
to
you
dress
want.
up as Uncle Jesse from Full House.
That is my life now.
You'd like ruin the whole bit.
Everyone is dressed up as Dukes, and he comes in as Uncle Jesse.
He's all have mercy.
Which Uncle Jesse would you be though? The long hair cut or Beach Boys?
The Jesse and the Rippers Japanese tour.
We knew he'd slip that in somewhere, Joe.
Yeah, he ruined it. Ruined it twice.
Speaking of ruining things for Joe, No Self Hall of Famer Hoochie Daddy in action, taking on Marco Antonio of the Ass Boys. Joe, are you going with the No Cell Hall of Famer, or are you sticking with the squad?
I stuck with Marco last time, and it kind of bit me in the butt. So this time, I sadly have to go with Hoochie Daddy.
Joe, we're gonna need, this is a recording. You actually have to say, full voice, to get that across to the microphone, if you don't mind.
Oh, Hoochie Daddy.
What was that? One more time?
I'm sorry, something was in my throat. Hoochie Daddy.
In case you didn't hear that, Joseph Lessel chose against the Alpha Sigma squad and chose No Cell Hall of Famer Hoochie Daddy. I also will be choosing No Cell Hall of Famer Hoochie Daddy, as he is on a great run right now and is a very strong man who is very talented and I think has such a bright future. So I'm definitely going with the Hoochie Daddy here. Corey, will you also be joining in with the No Cell Hall of Famer?
I'm a big fan of Hoochie Ass, but unfortunately, you're only letting me pick one. I'll go with Hoochie Daddy, yeah.
And disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Hoochie Daddy.
So a clean sweep for the No Cell Hall of Famer.
That's still an argument away, so.
I mean, you can have that argument with him if you like. He knows where you sit.
No, I'm not saying like a clean sweep. I'm just saying he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So I digress. I digress, Jeff.
Yeah, I digress. Right into our next match: Naomi King versus Spencer Scott. I'm going to be going with Spencer Scott here. Again, really like, the aggressiveness we're seeing out of him. Again, probably get rid of the sash, but outside of that, I think he's got a lot of good momentum going for him. The singles run, I think he's a little more aggressive, a little more violent than what Naomi King might be ready for. And I'm going to go with Spencer Scott here. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Spencer Scott.
Okay. Corey, who do you got?
Oh, yeah, I'm all in on Spencer Scott, so yeah.
And Joe?
I think I went with Naomi last time. That bit me in the butt again. So I'm going to go with Spencer Scott because I need to show my domination and have a clean sweep in this pick'em for this upcoming shows. And I want to expand my lead because I really should be 50-0 right now, but due to
actual facts and truth and recording,
50-0.
50-0. Well, let's see if you can keep that up to our next match. As Gunnar Thorson takes on Ricky Gibson. This has all the makings of a classic. And Joe, where are you going to be going on this one?
Oh, Gibson. I'm sorry. I think Gunner train is still stuck in the train at the train station right now. I think I think he's just in a slump, and I think sadly the slump continues.
Okay. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Ricky Gibson.
Okay. Corey?
I co-sign everything Joe said.
It is. It's very difficult right now. It's not been the greatest of times, especially in singles action for Gunner. I'm obviously getting the win at the last show in the 6-man cage match. Hopefully get some momentum going.
The honest truth is he hasn't been okay since he got the Jeff Mack seal of approval all those months back.
Yeah.
That hasn't been going well. The kiss of death, as we like to call it here. But again, I've got faith in Gunner. I think he has such a bright future. I know Ricky Gibson is very integral in his training and his coming up as a professional wrestler here in the Pacific Northwest. But I think it's time again for him to take that step forward. And I'm going to stick with Gunnar Thorson. In a elimination tag match, the Hammered Brothers. That's right, the Hammered Brothers, No Cell's favorite tag team, and the U2 Wrestling with Rat champion Matt Brannigan taking on the Hess Clan. 6-man elimination tag match. I'm going to go ahead and take the Hammered Brothers, of course, because I think they need a little recompense after what happened at the last show. Keep the moonshine out of it. Stay clear-headed, and they should be just fine. Corey?
First of all, there's no need to keep the moonshine out of anything. Second of all, this is a no-brainer. If any of you, even the people listening at home, if you ever hear me say that I think the Hammered Brothers are going to win, it might as well be me saying that the dogs are on the side of the house.
Corey, didn't you take them last month?
You know what? Shut your mouth. And that was then. This is now.
I mean, the Hess Clan is on a lovely 1-win streak, so
hey, that's all you need.
Maybe they'll get that momentum going. Joe, do you think the Hess Clan does keep that momentum going?
So hear me out. The time fraud stealing sons of bitches. Every time I pick them, they lose. So hear me out, Corey. I might just pick them because they will lose.
I mean, it's an interesting strategy, but they're just going to fuck you over again.
I know.
Joe, where's your faith in Uncle Sid?
It's there. We're fresh. We're like the Febreze brothers. We're starting out fresh, clean slate here. Take that shot. Say Hammered Brothers. I'm not liking it. I despise this pick. But I think if I pick them, they lose. And it has happened a lot. Mm-hmm. And then when I go against them, they win. So I get screwed one way or another. So I'm picking, sadly, those time fraud stealing drunk wrestlers that shouldn't even be wrestling because they'd be drunk. Hammered Brothers and Brannigan.
Did we learn nothing from Scott Hall?
Yes, very true. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Hammered Bros.
Not very surprising there. In a very intriguing match, before his championship match the next night, Ravenous Randy Myers takes on the Tower of Power Amira in a match between two of the biggest stars in the Pacific Northwest, two of the best in the Pacific Northwest. This is a very intriguing matchup, especially again because Ravenous Randy Myers has a shot at the title the next night, and then he might have even a bigger challenge the night before with Amira. Joe, who you got?
I'm taking Randy. as you said, he is taking on a mirror in the night one, but I feel like he needs to show that he's ready for Charlie, which he's not because Charlie's is our own OTC. So I think he will get the win, and might be his only win of the weekend.
Okay. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Amira.
Okay. Corey?
Well, first of all, Jeff, I'm going to need you to take back that slander that you threw out there that I cannot believe Joe didn't say anything about when you said that this may be his toughest test of the weekend. No, the champ is the toughest test of the weekend. What the hell?
Sorry, Corey. I was zoning him out because I was trying to write down the standings and stuff and picks, and I zoned him out. That's just rude of you to disgrace our champion, your champion, Charlie Lavelle. Sorry, Corey.
Be that as it may, I actually think Amir is going to win this match. I don't know why. I just do. Actually, I do know why, but I'll explain later.
I'm wondering if we're on the same wavelength here, Corey, because I'm also leaning Amira here. And I think we'll discuss it more here in a bit. But I think, again, we were talking about an absolute tour de force that is Amira. She's been wrestling better and better, it seems, every time we see her out there. You could definitely see the leaps and bounds she's taken over the last couple of years, especially since coming back from the stint in Japan. It's only gotten better. I'm leaning Amira here.
I'll be honest. I was leaning tag match, but I will take on. Like I said, I pick Randy.
And that leaves us with the main event of the evening. Falls Count Anywhere for the POW Championship. As the longest reigning POW champion of all time,
ROTC,
pretty Charlie Avail takes on the demon, the master of violence, Drexel.
First of all, overworking the champ. I mean, what other champ and what other company is defending the title back-to-back nights in 2026? My God.
I mean, some companies, they don't even defend it in back-to-back years, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, hey, speaking of OTCs. Anyway, so this is unjust, Jeff. And I'm just going to go first since I'm talking.
Go for it.
What's going to happen here is Charlie Avila, of course, is going to emerge victorious. He's going to keep his title. And, why? Just because this is favoritism. Whoever's calling the shots here, Mr. Brian Zane, whoever's calling the shots, this is favoritism. Why does it have to be false count anywhere? Anything goes, devil's rules. I mean, you're just favoring the challenger, trying everything you can to get the belt off the most dominant champ this company's ever seen. You're not even trying to mask your favoritism at this point. It's unbecoming of a tracksuit like that.
Okay, I could definitely feel some heat coming in there.
He's speaking facts. Why is this match a falls count error?
I can explain that.
Okay. Well, I would say it could just be like the loser leaves the ring, he loses the match situation, and Drexel can just roll out of the ring like Malenko did, forgetting the rules.
So obviously this is false count anywhere, going back to last time we were at Calapooia.
Mm-hmm.
As the match ended outside of the ring when referee Brad Lee was touched outside of the ring by one of the two competitors right before his Texas death match, which caused him to just throw the match out. So
see, that's living in the past. As Paula Abdul once saying, there's the promise of a new day.
That's a deep cut right there. I love it. Corey's taking Charlie Vell. Joe, I assume you're on the same page.
Correct.
I will be joining you on that same page. Again, I think in this situation, I think Charlie has Drexel's number. And
preach.
Again, We know Los Sicario is going to get involved somehow.
You don't know that. Will you stop?
I know they're going to get involved somehow. And again, without a way to keep the numbers game out of Charlie's advantage, just too much going on there to keep the get the title off the champ. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Drexel.
He really thinks there's going to be a title change.
He thinks he doesn't. He's not a big fan of Charlie. I don't know why. He picked him last time.
I mean, that's okay not to be a fan, but come on, this is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, he's the greatest champion.
If we're going to go inside baseball here, come on, man.
Yeah.
You're throwing away one of your points.
So that ends night one. But like we said, we go back to back, a doubleheader, if you will. As the next night, Saturday, July 18th, we go back to Whirled Pies in Eugene, Oregon for No Easy Way Out. Remember, there is the easy in there to keep that legally distinct from other events.
No easy way out.
Again, limited tickets still available. Get your tickets now at POWProWrestling.com, the Eventbrite app, Eventbrite.com. Look at POW Pro Wrestling. And, oh my goodness, if you thought the Friday card was great, wait until you get a load of these. We start off with just a classic of a matchup here. Rebel Kell taking on Jonas Albert Robinson. Corey, the floor is yours.
Hey, I'm taking Jonas. We'll always take Jonas. If I could, I would put the house on Jonas in this match. Jonas for the win. Jonas to dominate. Just an unmitigated victory for Jonas. Purple everywhere.
Jay's up.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we are sponsoring this match, so I want to say, we're honored to be sponsoring this
Very much so.
this match because Jonas will get the W here.
Honored to be sponsoring Jonas.
Yes. We should be called like Jonas, Entertainment. Just get rid of the no sell.
Yeah, let's change the branding after a decade.
People do that. Twitter became X. Comcast became Xfinity.
We just have to get the no sell out.
and this Jonas.
Unfortunately, Jonas, that is not for sale because we are no sale. And he will also not be winning this match as I'm taking Rebel Kell.
Boo.
Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Rebel Kell.
Again with a shit take.
Yep. Just gross, people. Come on. It's Jonas Entertainment here. And
we have another singles action. Marcus Erics versus AJ Costin. And who has the sharpest hair?
someone's gonna get cut.
The amount of hairspray and hair gel in this match alone, more budget than TNA has left.
Any chance we can talk the uppity ups to changing the rules of the match to where they each start on one side of Whirled Pies and just run at each other in the first ever hair jousting match?
I challenge you to a duel.
I'll say, soon to be NOSA Hall of Famer King Naja. I'm sure he can get on that, make that happen. Best commissioner in POW Pro Wrestling history.
Hair jousting.
Disembodied voice of Mike Booble. Who you got?
Marcus Erics.
Okay.
Oh, see, that time he picked good. That's a good pick. Marcus Erics is going to win this.
All right. Corey's got Marcus Erics as well there. Joe?
I'm taking Marcus Erics.
I'm going for the upset here. I'm taking AJ Costin. I really like what I've seen from him so far. I think he's got a ton of upside, and he has the sharper hair. If this is a jousting match,
he's begging you to shut up right now.
Than the crown of Marcus Erics, and I think that reach advantage could be the difference here.
He's begging you to shut up right now.
I don't take your pick. Thank you for at least trying, but get out of here.
In 6-person tag action, everybody's least favorite homeboy, Chris Brady, and Death Threat take on No Cell Hall of Famer Hoochie Daddy and the Heartbreakers Club. That's right. Before they teamed with Chris Brady, he tossed them aside for Death Threat. Now the Heartbreakers join Hoochie to get revenge. Joe, who you got?
See, I've been thinking about this for a bit because the Heartbreakers were with Brady, and it could be a trap for one Hoochie Daddy.
Very much possibility.
And I'm going to take that trap. I mean, I'm taking Brady.
Taking Brady and the Death Threat. Okay. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Chris Brady, Death Threat.
Ooh, okay. I, of course, have to stick with the No Cell Hall of Famer, Hoochie Daddy, and I'm going to take the Heartbreakers as well, because, to be very honest, Heartbreakers Club is a fantastic team. Having seen them wrestle a couple times now, I am completely sold on the Heartbreakers Club. I think they are fantastic. And Hoochie is just a big, strong man who is insanely talented. I think that team, again, you have a very good point about the trap, Joe. I'm very much worried about it. But if they are on the same page and they're wrestling together, I think they are easily the better team here.
And the thing, too, is Hoochie and Heartbreakers, Corey, can they coexist?
Oh my God.
The last time they were in the ring together, they were fighting.
Very true.
That's true. That's a good point.
But maybe that just caused to be a good friends, better enemies type thing. I'm not sure. So, Corey, who are you taking in this?
Well, you see, I had to really think about this. I have no dog in the fight, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody who knows me knows that, much like William Regal, I'm a villain. I'm a scoundrel. I'm a scumbag. And you look at that team of Chris Brady and Death Threat. They're scummy AF. Even though he's still my least favorite homeboy, I gotta go with the scumbags. I feel a kinship there. They're gonna win.
Okay. We have another singles match here as Naomi King will be taking on Stephen Bradley. It'll be very interesting to see where Bradley's head's at after Dove and Dangerous.
Got the kiss of Jeff.
Got the kiss of death there.
No.
No, the kiss of Jeff.
Kiss of Jeff. So will he take? Is he still disappointed that he's no longer teaming with Frankie Dove? Or will he use that as motivation in this next match? It's very hard to tell here. Again, Naomi King, very talented, has had a lot of momentum lately. That's it. I'm going to stick with Stephen Bradley here. I'm hoping that he can, again, continue to learn from what he's gone through. He can bottle that emotion and use that to his advantage in this match. Corey, who you got?
Well, you're forever the optimist, but that kiss of Jeff is for real. And I'm taking Naomi King.
Okay. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Stephen Bradley.
Okay. And Joe, who you got?
You went on this whole diatribe about Stephen Bradley, about how he should control his emotions. I think, as one android once told Gohan, let it go. This man needs to,
Find a mean streak?
He has to find that mean streak. Has to squash Naomi King. Because if he doesn't, why should we take him serious? So I'm taking Stephen Bradley because I want to see the rage.
He's a very strong man. He's got the power, obviously, to advantage over Naomi King. Can he take care of the speed advantage?
I'm going to say this. If he loses, don't come back.
Wow.
What? Get going.
Okay.
Just like them Duke boys.
And now,
love it.
go ahead. Was that correct?
That's a rough take. That's coming in hot.
Yep.
Well, see how Joe wants to come in hot. We'll let Joe take care of this next match too. The Joe Lessel special, as Uncle Sid takes on Mini Tulips.
Again, we're sponsoring this match, and as a Jonas Entertainment sponsored match here. As I said before, me and Sid were a fresh start, so I will be picking Sid.
Okay.
And if he loses, you, Steve Bradley, can just walk out together.
I, of course, am going to be taking Mini Tulips because Mini Tulips.
There's the kiss of Jeff.
Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Uncle Sid.
Okay. Corey, who you got?
Wow. It's hard to give a shit, to be honest. Mini tulips, I guess.
It's tulip season, baby.
I thought that was in April.
Joe with a botany report. In a very important tag team match where the winner of the fall gets the key to the cage in the main event, the Bridge City Berserkers take on Los Sicarios. So, this is very important for the main event of the evening. Who can get in and out of the steel cage? Corey, who you got?
Well, see, here, I'm going to break it down to you guys. I got a real funny feeling about this, okay, guys? Like, I don't know, man. Hear me out. I think that the screw job is in effect, or we're going to call it the Whirled Pies screw job. And I think that due to shenanigans with a Z, I think that Los Sicarios are going to get jobbed out in this match.
Wow.
Yeah. And the keys are going to go to the Ratscallions. And I'm telling you, the fix is in.
Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Bridge City Berserkers.
Okay, so 2 for the Berserkers. Joe, is it 3?
No. God, no. Los Sicarios were coming off their victory from the night before, a high of a victory. And they're going to take care of these, thrown together tag team of these BCB as they're going to dominate them and win. But I have that suspicion of a screw job might be happening.
I'm saying, Joe, wake up and smell the roses. Joe, noted Montreal truther. Wake up and smell the roses, man. The fix is in.
I mean, there might be some pink and black somewhere back there. Stu, the ghost of Stu haunting Whirled Pies.
A Bruce Hart run-in? Okay.
I don't even think Brian Zane would be that desperate to pull in Bruce
I got a heart for you, Bruce.
I'm also going to be taking the Bridge City Berserkers here. Again, I think they are in the heads of Los Sicarios. They beat them last month. They can do it again here. In singles action, a return match. The Tower of Power Amira taking on her mentor, Ricky Gibson. These two wrestled a couple months ago. It was a very, very fun match. Joe, who you got?
See, this is a Ricky Gibson. Why not? Let's put him 2-0 against Amira.
Okay. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Amira.
I think this is also Amira's time to get that win back. Kind of start strengthening herself for some stuff we'll talk about here in a bit. I'm going with Amira here. Corey, what you got?
Fixes in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can smell it.
Amira's going to win.
Uh-oh. I don't like what I'm smelling between you guys.
In a very, very interesting match, the hero of heroes, Jaden, makes his return. I guess it would be the second match back after his match with AJ Costin. Will be taking on Red Hot Spencer Scott.
The old former tag team.
This is going to be, I think, a very fun match. Jaden didn't look like he had lost a step in his return match with AJ Costin. We've been talking the last few months about how much we're impressed with this new look Spencer Scott. That being said, I think the hero comes out victorious here. I'm going to be taking Jaden. Corey, who you got?
This is an interesting one because this is the dichotomy of who I want and who I think. I want Spencer Scott to win. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go with my gut, Spencer Scott.
Okay. Joe, who you got?
I will be joining Corey's gut and going with Spencer Scott.
I don't blame y'all for taking that pick either. It's really a coin flip match.
I'm just saying because Spencer has a match night before. Jaden doesn't.
This is very true. Now, will Scott be well rested, or something happens the night before and a fresh Jaden comes in? That's a tough spot.
Yeah.
Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Spencer Scott.
Ooh, okay. I'm alone on an island here. The YouTube Championship is on the line as Matt Brannigan defends against, by God, Wade Hess. Now, disembodied voice of Mike Booble. Who do you have?
Matt Brannigan.
Interesting. Corey, do you concur?
Unfortunately, yes. God damn it. Somebody's got to beat this Joker sometime, but not this time, I guess.
Joe, are you also there?
Yeah, sadly. As Corey said from the night before, we don't go against the Hess clan. They are No Soul's favorite tag team. Jonas Entertainment tag team favorite. So, but I feel some the high of what the Hess clan's been going through is going to start going back down pretty quick here.
I unfortunately also have to take Brannigan. I wanted to pull the trigger here because I really, really like Wade Hess in the ring. I think he is a fantastic wrestler. He's got a great mean streak. He's insanely talented in the ring. There's just too much momentum behind Brannigan, though, right now. And it's kind of like with Charlie Avail. It's hard to pick against him until somebody proves it. So I am going to stick with Matt Brannigan here as well. I mean, if by God Wade Hess could pull it off, that would be great. But I'm going to stick with Brannigan here. But that leads us to our two championship steel cage matches of the night. The first one with the POW Tag Team Championship on the line. The Alpha Sigma Squad will defend against No Cell Entertainment's favorite tag team, the Hammer Brothers. Corey, why don't you go ahead and start us off here?
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious where I'm going. I'm hoping the Ass Squad, in fact, no, I'm pretty confident that the Ass Squad is going to win, keep those belts, and send the Hammer Brothers' futures crashing faster than Moana at the box office.
Nice. I, of course, am going to be taking the Hammer Brothers because it's a championship match for the Hammer Brothers. It's in a steel cage, which definitely plays to their favor because it should keep Marcus Antonio out of the picture. And I think they're, especially with the earlier specifications, that the key to the cage is being kept by the Bridge City Berserkers, who are very friendly with the Hammer Brothers, so they understand a hard day's work.
So you're admitting the fix is in.
Shh, don't say that part out loud. Corey, we got the guys, keep some parts behind the curtain. I'm going to be taking the Hammer Brothers here. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble. Oh, sorry, Corey. What you got?
Well, it's the age-old saying, hammers must pose.
Hammers must boom. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Hammer Brothers.
And of course, Joe, I don't think there's any surprise in where you're going to be going here.
Oh, I'm taking Alpha Sigma Squad. I'm taking the win. They ain't no private party, not private party. Oh my God, Raw tag team. They just lost.
The Street Profit.
Street Profit. Thank you. The Street Profits winning the titles and then losing it 2 weeks later. They ain't doing that. It's going to be They're gonna get rid of the hammers once and for all.
Oh, if only. If only.
And this leads us to the main event of the evening. A steel cage match for the POW Championship. As pretty Charlie Avail
ROTC.
defends the title in back-to-back nights, this time against ravenous Randy Myers, who goes all the way on the third date. Yes, Joe.
Correction and pick him. The night before, Boole picked Avell on.
Oh, you did pick a Val.
Yes,
Okay.
not Drexel
I
because
was about to say
because
that is the caveat here. I apologize. I misspoke.
Yeah.
It could also be Charlie Avell versus Drexel if Drexel were to win the previous night. That being said, we all picked Charlie Avell to
Yep.
win that match. So we are basing this off of the fact that
Correct.
we all think Charlie Avell is going to win against Drexel.
Correct.
By hook or by crook.
correct.
That
By clean, you mean on night one?
or clean, it could be. I think it's probably more towards the former. And with this, I think former is a very apt word because I think this is the time that Charlie Avail becomes the former champion. Because this is finally a chance to keep the numbers game at bay, especially if the Berserkers have the key. If it's just one-on-one, no outside interference, this is the opportunity for Randy Myers to prevail. So I am taking Randy Myers. There is more to say, but I think my cousin's about to cover that part as well when he talks about his pick. So Corey, go ahead.
My God, the deck couldn't be stacked further against this man if they tried. I guarantee you the shenanigans will go. The Berserkers are going to have the keys. You're going to have Earl Hebner in the ring as the fucking ref. I wouldn't be surprised if before the bell rings, Brian Zane pulls a gun out and shoots Charlie Avell in the thigh. I mean, my God. And you know what? He's still going to resurrect himself and win the damn match because he's the champ. Nothing against
ROTC.
Randy Myers. Fantastic wrestler. Randy Myers, by the way, probably not involved in the screw job. Just happens to be in the right place at the right freaking time.
Okay, so you were not on the same wavelength there. Okay.
No, I was. I think a large part of me agrees with you, Jeff. I think that they're going to make a mistake. I think the fix is in. I think I think it's they're gonna make sure he doesn't have that belt because they're scared of the power that comes with Charlie Avell.
And I think power might have something to do with also where they're going in the future with this, but I digress. Disembodied voice of Mike Booble.
Charlie Avell.
That surprises me.
That's
why I had made the correction because in the pick'em he had Drexel night one and then Avell night two. I'm like, that don't make no sense. So the voice of Booble has contacted me and
Corey, you were mentioning shenanigans in the picks on
I can show you
on Jeers and Jeers here.
Yeah, I'm talking. Boss and Roscoe have been cohorting again.
I'm just cleaning up his mistakes like always.
So Joe, I think you can go ahead and wrap this up.
The greatest POW champion of all time, the longest reigning. The reason why you're there to watch, we're there to watch. It's because of Charlie Avell. He's going to retain.
Sure.
Yeah, I do smell the chicanery abound, but the cream always rises to the top, and Charlie will win his title.
What they're not expecting is that the champ is going to overcome this fix.
Yep.
and ruin their plans.
Yep.
If not, does Charlie immediately go over and spit on Brian Zane?
Yeah,
and then does yeah.
Later on in the night, punches him in the
Yeah. I swear he slipped in the shower. But you can see what happens in this great show when you watch it live, either in person at Whirled Pies, where again you can get limited tickets still available. Get your tickets now, POW Pro Wrestling Eventbrite.com, the Eventbrite app, Eventbrite.com. Go to the look POW Pro Wrestling. You can go to any of POW Pro Wrestling's social media page to find the link. You can also go to NoSellEntertainment.com. That's right, NoSellEntertainment.com, and any of our social medias to find the link to get tickets. And if for some reason you can't make it to Eugene, you can always watch on the POW Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. So no matter where you are in the world, you can join the Powder Keg. And
That
with that
reminds
being
me.
said,
That reminds me. I actually had a great idea for them. I need to reach out. We should reach out to them. You can watch the show free on YouTube. However, I think that if you offered a $10 service where you blacked out the Hammer Brothers match, you make a lot of money.